Hi, I'm Kevin. This is my wife Sandra, and these are our kids Everett and Kenzie. And this is our adventure van. And this is Canada. It's Canada's 150th birthday this year, which just also happens to be the year Sandra is off on maternity leave. So we're packing our bags and our bikes, and we're off to see Canada. Join us as we drive, cycle, and explore our way across this great country, and live life for 3 months in our Ford Transit adventure van. This is We arrived in Ottawa, where my Uncle Mike and Aunt Suzanne graciously welcomed us into their home. We had a mini reunion dinner with my other grandma and uncles and celebrated Everett's 3rd birthday one final time. After spending a full day tracking down parts to get my bike back on the road, we were eager to get moving.
So good to be back on our bikes!
We spent the afternoon riding along the Rideau Canal, enjoying Ottawa's beautiful bike path system, and testing out how Kenzie and Everett did in the chariot together for the first time. I'd say they did pretty well. The next day brought cold and wet weather to Ottawa, so we decided to travel the country and the world indoors at the Canadian Museum of History in Gatineau, Quebec.
Where to, Everett? Where should we go?
And Mommy's driving! Don't run over Kenzie!
Everett explored some career options before coming home to admire my cousin Andre's juggling abilities.
Well, here we are, we're riding along the Rideau Canal. It's 1:30, trying to make it to Parliament Hill. I expect we'll get there, see long security lineups, be soaking wet and have crying children, and just turn right around. We made it down, now we just got to get through security and without waking the children. That's our main concern.
I agree. Sleeping children are delightful too.
Yeah.
After getting through security, we realized there wasn't really much going on. So we found a cafe to get out of the rain and made our own entertainment.
Here we are, literally straddling Ontario and Quebec, and with the Parliament buildings in the background. It's Canada Day. We've had a lovely day. We got the wonderful opportunity to have a day without our children. Where are your children?
They're being babysat.
We took a low-key bike tour of the Rideau Hall grounds, rode by 24 Sussex to see if Justin was busy, and had the most relaxing lunch we could recall for some time. We continued on to Majors Hill Park and Byward Market to enjoy the celebratory atmosphere without being overwhelmed by crowds or security.
Sorry, Everett. He got some ice cream, I understand, today too, so it's only fair.
I agree.
Tastes like freedom.
We wanted to continue to enjoy the freedom of moving on 2 wheels, so we rode across to Quebec and saw some amazing living sculptures. Before riding back in search of a place to enjoy a dinner date. and try to outrun a storm.
Yikes! These clouds have gone full Ghostbusters!
With few restaurants open due to the holiday, we didn't have the classiest of dates, but it was still fantastic. After sunset, I headed down with Uncle Mike, Suzanne, and Andre to close out our time in Ottawa with a bang. The funny thing about when you get time away from your children is you feel this sense of lightness, and at the same time, the strangest thing happens. You start to miss them, even though all you really wanted is a little break. As soon as you get it, you're like, oh, it would have been fun to have them with us. But, it's actually more fun not to have them with us, but we still miss them a little bit.
I just need to play some audio of them crying every 5 minutes or so.
We should have that. What we should do is we should make a video of our trip so we can watch the parts that we don't like.